shall we have an asshat quote of the day first?
Yes. Yes, let's have an asshat quote of the
Would
day.
you like to select?
Which is oddly enough not in a hat.
No. Not right
We
now.
should find an asshat.
Future Diana editing this, go on Amazon and find an asshat.
Okay, I just took one of these quotes off the top. Ooh, John Widstow. I don't remember him. Was he like from a million years ago?
I don't know.
Definitely probably 60s or 70s, judging by the quote I'm about to read. Must clear your throat before reading apostle quotes. Must sound very serious. Since birth control roots in a species of... A species?
Species?
That's a species,
A
right?
species. Okay.
Okay, starting over.
Species.
Since birth control roots itself in a species of selfishness, the spiritual life of the user of contraceptives is also weakened. Women seem to become more masculine in thought and action, men more callous and reserved. Both husband and wife become more careless of each other and increasingly indifferent to the higher duties and joys of living. I don't even fucking know where to start. I don't feel like he understands what the word species means.
Yes, I feel like there are some issues with our word selection.
I mean, selfish in that you don't want to raise 10 children.
Is that selfish, really?
I mean, I feel like having 10 children you can't care for is actually more selfish. I don't know where he's getting his spiritual life of the contraceptive user being weakened. I can't.
I know from personal experience I am more masculine because of my birth control taking.
Are you growing facial hair now?
Well, I can't grow a beard. That would be against the...
Well, you
Code
could
of
get
honor
a
wisdom.
beard card.
I think as a woman you would have to get a beard card.
You could also work on the weekend in the circus.
Extra money. Anyways,
To not buy birth control with.
thank you.
Yeah, thank you,
Asshat Apostle
John Widstow?
Widstow. Okay.
Whoever the hell he is.
A
Might have to Google that later.
wise man.
Very wise. I'm sure he was a man. They'll let women be apostles.
Oh, can't be apostles. Tell me a story.
Ooh, a story.
A story.
So, we have found the Book of Mormon Stories of my youth. I may or may not have stolen this from my mother's house. I didn't. I can't risk my mom thinking I'm interested in religion. It's not worth it.
Especially in your 30s. Like,
We bought it off Amazon.
like, damn, I really want to read those children's stories again.
Right. And when I say we, I mean Diana bought it on Amazon.
I know my recommended is just going to get real weird now.
So weird. So weird.
It's probably okay, though.
So, this story was also, I think, my brother's favorite story. Spoiler alert, it involves cutting off arms. We will get there. I don't know that I want to read this whole thing, though. So basically, I'm going to sum it up. Yes,
Oh,
I am
okay.
summing up the summed up
Children's version.
children's version of the Book of Mormon. This is entitled Ammon the Great Servant. So Ammon, I think he was one of the 4 sons of Mosiah. I'm pretty sure. Yes. So Ammon, who I believe was one of the 4 sons of Mosiah.
Every time you say something that I didn't know, I'm just going to drink this.
That could get dangerous. We've got to film all afternoon.
Oh.
Okay. So they lived Zarahemla. That's where the white people lived. Yes, there were white people in ancient America. No, I don't believe it either, but that's not the point.
Like, before all the white people came to
So-
America?
Right, yeah.
Okay.
And brought horses with them.
Horses or?
Well, I mean, Columbus brought horses
Mm.
on the Ninja. Mina?
Pinta and Santa Maria.
Or the Heidi 03. Okay, so Ammon, who was one of the 4 sons of Mosiah. I wonder if there were any daughters of Mosiah.
Probably not.
If there were, we're not going to hear about them.
Mm-mm. They're busy making babies and being
So,
sold.
they go to preach to the Lamanites, which is something Joseph Smith also tried to do because he was convinced that the Native Americans were in fact Lamanites with Hebrew blood ancestry. DNA has since proven this is a load of crap. Mormons, I think, still believe it, but it's a load of crap.
Who and what are Lamanites?
Lamanites are the bad guys in the Book of Mormon.
Okay.
That's the easiest way to sum it up.
Okay.
So Ammon goes to serve King Lamoni, and he wants to preach to him, but, obviously people aren't receptive to preaching right off the bat. So you have to get in their good graces by service.
Oh.
So he tells the king he'll do anything he wants, and he ends up herding, I'm guessing these are, I don't know, it just says flocks and animals.
I mean,
Are these goats or sheep?
They kind of look like goats, but that's weird.
That one's got really bizarre legs. So
Go
he
with
does
goats.
that, and some Lamanite robbers come along,
Oh gosh.
and they are going to steal the flocks. Well, obviously, Ammon can't let the king's flocks get killed, or he'll get thrown out, and then he won't be able to preach at all, and it'll be bad.
Oh no.
So he ends up fighting these guys. They tried to kill Ammon with their clubs, but each time a robber lifted a club to hit Ammon, he cut off the robber's arm. Frightened, the robbers ran away.
Harmless?
'Tis but a flesh wound.
'Tis but a flesh wound.
The servants took the cut off arms to King Lamoni and told him what Ammon had done. The king was astonished. I'm reading now, by the way. The king was astonished at Ammon's great power. He wanted to see Ammon, but was afraid to because he thought Ammon was the Great Spirit. So he thought Ammon was his god, basically, because he chopped off guys' arms.
That is what qualifies as a god to me.
Mm-hmm. And then Ammon proceeds to teach the king, whose name I can't remember right now. Oh, Lamoni, King Lamoni, the gospel. And they live happily ever after. I'm not sure what they did with all the fucking arms.
So, he let the dude preach to him because he brought him up arms.
Yes! Yeah,
Alright.
that's what happened.
Okay, why is that in our holy book?
I'm not sure why we would read this to children, but this was legitimately mine and my brother's favorite story.
I can see why.
Someday I might actually really read one of these to you, but
What happened to the
summing it up
arms?
was more fun. I mean, I'm assuming they rotted and decomposed and, like flesh will, and dogs, wandered off with the bones.
Mm. That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
They cut off their arms and they ran away.
Mm-hmm. Bled to death, I'm sure.
Probably. Because this is back how long ago? Probably couldn't.
Yeah, I'm
live.
not sure what their first aid skills were like back then.
Probably not good with amputations.
Probably not.
No.
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 I mean, I'm impressed that whatever weapon he was wielding was that sharp. That
It
was
looked
able to
like he
cut
was
off.
holding a tiny dagger in the picture, so
Was he sawing off their arms?
probably.
Okay.
I mean, to get an arm, you have to get in a joint and go through some tough stuff.
That's true. I mean, that kind of stuff really grosses me out, so I don't know that, but
Don't think about it too much then.